Oh my god, from where did that thing was? Oh, are you kidding? Oh my god, there are two of them. They just hate me with full guts in. Oh no! So guys, last time we stopped over here as we found this new village, and now it's time for us to go for the Horde of the Spore. Buildings or structures or bases. I guess we're gonna destroy every single one of them and take out the entire Horde of the Spore out of the existence, as they disgraced me last time and I completely hate it at this point. So just because of that reason, I have every right to destroy them and wipe them out from their existence. And even if I don't have one, I'm gonna do it anyways. Here we are at the base, I guess. Okay. Oh my god, from where did that thing was? Oh, are you kidding? Oh my god, there are two of them. Come on, don't do this. I just stepped into the base and now they're following me to kill me this already. Are you serious? Two of them. What is that? Oh my god, three. Are you serious? Oh my god. This is just insane about this game. They just hate me with full guts in. Oh no. No way. Are you? Okay. I'm safe. I'm safe. I'm safe. I'm safe. I'm safe. Okay. Sheesh, man, that almost gave me a heart attack. Oh. Okay. Are you serious me? That's death. Why do they just want to kill me every single time? Just like for why? Now they have given me even better reason to destroy them out of their existence. Now I feel embarrassed from every direction. Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of that nether spreader and then use... Okay, they have to interrupt me every single time. Just get out of there. Okay, so now we just have to get rid of that nether spreader and I'll just expand away from there and then slowly make a complete, a redstone launcher, which is gonna help me out a ton, trust me. So we're gonna do that, and if that works out really well, we can just get rid of the entire portal anyways. I'm not here for a lot of like prismarine and stuff. I just need to get rid of this base and get my revenge as soon as possible while having my profit. So I'm just gonna put it right there. I have a lot of plank golems in the front side, so if any kind of piglin comes from that direction or falls from above and manages to stay alive, they won't, but still if they are staying alive, they can just take them out really soon. And I'm just gonna use it like so, and to last me, it's gonna be a great one to last me. Yeah, I'm just gonna make that just in case, and we're gonna once that's broken, I'm gonna take the redstone from here and build it somewhere else. For an example, another base, Okay, any second it has to be being destroyed. So just because of that reason, I'm just gonna make a complete way to upside. So once it's broken, I can just gobble up all of the prismarine I can actually get, which is gonna be really nice. Okay, I don't have enough wood. Great job. Oh my. Okay, that was not that great job. There we go, boys. We have destroyed the first base of Horde of the Spore with only one death in total, which was completely rigged, or I would have not even died there. Okay, are you serious me? That's death. And now we're gonna look at some disgusting creature clips of a piglin who's a big one and is eating in a worst disgusting manner and eating fungus. Like, ew. Whatever, those are piglins, the devourer. I mean, who cares about him? Do you? If he's your favorite boss, get yourself some help. Look at him, he's so disgusting for real. I cannot even talk with this guy. Oh my god, what am I saying? My speech. after that, I got myself every single part of the prismarine I could get, but most of the time, like, their prismarine are just there for a bit of the time where I can just get them as much as possible, and once they're gone, they just despawn out, and then there's no way for me to get them again. So it's just few seconds after I managed to completely destroy this base, so that's the only few seconds I have to destroy this stuff. Then I got myself the entire redstone launcher back again, and I was gonna use it anywhere else. And we had to go for another Horde of the Spore base. There were outposts, but mining outposts cannot be converted into the bigger bases, so it's all fine, we can ignore those, but the outpost must be get destroyed, or that's gonna be a huge problem for us. So just because of that reason, I just decided to rather unlock the skeletons in future in the final boss fight, not final, but the Devourer boss fight of Horde of the Spore, which is gonna be really helpful. Then I had to save a village. I mean, I know that saving village is waste of time, but it already had most of the defense, and it was nighttime, and traveling in nighttime is basically a risky thing for me all alone. And I just wanted to have fun, so I was like, okay, why don't we save this village anyways? And it was a small wave, okay, it was not the huge ones, so it's still all right. So yeah, then I completely saved the village and made my way to the next one. Okay, boys, we are at the bigger bases actually, so we have to get rid of this nether protecting magma lava building, whatever you call them. I comment down below what do you call them. I even forget these names for real. That's the worst part of it, but whatever. We're gonna get rid of those, and once they're down, we can just destroy the portal as always we do it our old-fashioned way. The redstone launcher, I almost said lava launcher, but yes, it's a redstone launcher, so we're gonna use it and abuse our power basically. Then I made a redstone launcher, and I had to protect it just by the fact there were mobs which kept coming relentlessly, and it gets really annoying when that happens. So my main goal was to just get rid of every single one of these, and once I can do that, I can just keep my redstone launcher safe, and I get rid of the redstone launcher, expand the grass in the same way on near part of other places, and do the same thing again till I get rid of every single one of these things. And once I can do that, I can just focus on getting rid of the entire portal, which will be the main job of me doing it. So just because of that reason, I managed to unlock the first oak brick, in case if you didn't notice. I mean, yeah, I got him, so he's really helpful just by the fact I can just use a lot of plank golems and that together, and plank golems won't die easily and will be dealing enough damage to the piglins which are attacking my redstone launcher or my mobs. Both things are basically same, so I just had to keep doing it till I can just completely do that. And I almost died again because of that same bomb thing. Like, oh my god, those are basically creepers, but a lot more scary screams and a lot more annoying, faster, like a buffed creeper, but in the nether world, like for real. If they add this thing into Minecraft, I'm gonna quit Minecraft the next day, or I'm never gonna step into the nether, like for real. Not doing it. I'm just putting it out there in case if that happens in the future. You should make me remember that I said this. In case if I forget, I won't, of course, because that's the main part of everything. So yes, why am I talking about that demon? Whatever. So I just managed to get rid of that thing, and I actually misclicked one time, like, it gets really annoying when that happens. Like, I was just using my mouse, and I managed to I just clicked the attack, and the ground position, and it was shooting that thing in the ground for no reason, and then I had to wait for another 40 seconds or somewhat seconds of its cooldown till I can get that. And while I was doing that, it actually broke, which is great to ask me. So then I have only one basic thing left to do now, which is destroying the entire portal as soon as possible, as it's getting nighttime, and I do not trust piglins in any ways possible, because if I do that, I'm gonna regret it anyways. So I did the same thing, got rid of that redstone launcher, put it over here, and just continue it, I guess. So after that, I just managed to build the entire redstone launcher in the best defensive way I could. Some of the plank golems and the brick golem, like first a brick at the front line to take care of the piglins coming from every single direction, then some plank golems in the backside in case anything happens, and if anything happens, I just get rid of the entire redstone launcher, so I don't lose all of those redstone, because I know that in legendary difficulty the resources are less, so I just don't want my redstone finding process a lot more, even if I can get the redstone from a village. But doesn't matter, I'm gonna use this thing as much as possible, because I really do not want to do the same work for no reason again and again. So being cautious is a lot more better than being careless. So just because of that reason, I did the same thing till I can get it to the less amount of health of the portal. And to last me, the entire upper part was flooding with piglins, and two of the villagers got literally and spotted by the piglins, and which was gonna be attacked tonight, which is the worst part of this entire thing, to ask me, because I cannot focus on two villages at the same point, so I have to lose one of them, and I had to choose the nearest one to keep it as much safe as possible, just by the fact if I go for the longer one and I lose the nearer one, it's gonna get a little bit problem, because I have to waste my time to just get it back into occupation cleared and stuff, and then I have to do a lot of stuff. It's just a waste of time. Guys, look at that. That's the first of oak. Wow, first of oak is great to use to last me. It deals a lot of damage according to others, so I want it. But we don't have enough stuff, so I'm just gonna try to save both villages. I know it's not gonna be possible, but I can do it anyways. I will try my best, okay? And trying your best is a lot more better than not trying. I'm just gonna build stuff over here. I decided to attack this base as much as possible before it gets night, and when it's very near to getting nighttime, I just have to save the thing and stuff. So that was my actual plan, but now it's alright, just by the fact I can just destroy this entire base very easily. It's not gonna be that much hard at all, so I just have to split up my plank golems into directions, and some in the backside, the same thing again at the same place, I guess. So I just had to do that and just make sure that my redstone launcher is not being destroyed, and before I leave I just take it with me, so it's even more safer. Like, take it with me means I just remove it so I can get the resources back, and I can just reuse those resources back, which is a positive redstone trade, and I love positive stuff. It gets such a good value of using your brain sometimes, and the overfloodation of population of piglins on the upper side, which was okay, good for me. They were just falling and dying, and I love it. So every time the redstone launcher is being used, it deals 5% damage on the portal. Wherever you attack, it doesn't matter, it deals 5% of the damage every single time, and its cooldown is around like 50 or 45 seconds something. So I just have to wait for at least, I guess, to break the entire thing about 10 minutes or some. My maths is, I don't know if my calculations are correct, but let me know if I was right. I really don't know if I'm right, but yes, comment down below. I would love to know that. Then I just built a complete bridge to go upwards so I can just gobble up the every single, prismarine I could grind out of that. And if I can get more prismarine, good for me, boy. So I can just get a lot of prismarine, more improvement hubs. More improvement hubs means more progression, and more progression means more powerful, and more powerful means better stuff. You basically get it. So I just had to do that, and once that was done, basically the entire portal was destroyed, just like that. Easy. Okay, prismarine, let's go. Prismarine speedrun. My calculations were wrong. Oh my god, this is so much annoying. I cannot build like that. Come on, be faster. They're despawning this already. They're despawning. No, I'm being late. That is not great. They're already being... Are you serious? Why is this happening to me? Don't despawn, please. Okay, that is just ridiculous right now, like for real. Base number 3, which is even more easier because it's a medium-sized base for us, as the large base is already destroyed, and medium-sized base is gonna be having only 2 of these buildings, which is a lot less process, and I like that just by the fact I can get rid of them really soon and then just focus on getting rid of the entire portal. And once that's destroyed, we can get ourselves the skeletons, and then we're all right to go for the devourer, and then it's gonna be alright. Yep, calculate. Then I unlocked myself the first of oak, which is even more better, and the actual villagers were completely, attacked and stuff, and I really don't like that, because who likes that? Come on, man. So I had to save them anyway. The Horde of the Hunt invasion, which was the worst out of them all, just by the fact they're just so much reckless and deal so much damage, but with completely no defense and stuff. Like, none of them have great defense. The one who been called the most defense are the worst at it. So yeah, it's not like the ones who are like, I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, so I just got rid of the piglin missile launchers and stuff. Those are the worst when it comes to raiding a village, because they just deal so much damage to the buildings, which they should not have been completely destroyed, just by the fact that they just snipe them out of nowhere with a huge range, where your buildings are being completely clueless about what's going on. And I almost died over here just by the fact the entire portal was destroyed. Yep, you heard me right. That was destroyed, and I had no other way to just stop it. Like, I did stop it, but like, come on. Till I build a carpenter hut, it's absolutely not worth it, and I should know that, of course, and I just waited there till I could build it. And you should not leave the entire thing till it starts healing up, because if you do that, it's basically just gonna get yourself to get the village getting destroyed again straight away. So you have to wait there for a bit once it's cleared. But that base was completely destroyed, sad for us. Then I had to literally just go back to the place, like, as that village was destroyed, I cannot go near the teleport to it anymore. So I have no other reason but to travel manually from Well of Fate to that place and slow and steady make my way to destroying these stupid bases. But it's fine, okay, it's fine. I was like, put all things aside, I'm doing it in the normal way. I have enough powerful mobs. I have first of oak, first of brick. I can just manually destroy stuff, which is gonna be a lot more efficient than just completely slow and steady making my way to the redstone launcher and stuff. I felt like it was gonna be easy in this one, so I just used my rush and kill method. In case if you don't know about it, worst of this all is just by the fact most of the mobs are so dumb enough to just fall off and die. Like, it gets so embarrassing when that happens, but whatever. I just used stone golems, of course, and my oak, first of oak, to just, damage the portal back again, as it deals not really much, but it deals enough damage. Okay, if once I get first of stone, it's even more better, just by the fact first of stone has such a great amount of health and deals a lot of damage, which is the best thing I need. I need damage. Okay, I have defense, I have ranged ability, but all I need now is damage. I almost said defense back again, and yeah, just like that, the entire portal is destroyed basically. There we go, boys. Again, the final base is literally destroyed by my boys, or my mobs, and now it's time for us to fight at the final battle against the Devourer. So before I fight the Devourer, I had to get my favorite mobs in Minecraft Legends, the skeletons, which is gonna be really great just by the fact now I am here to save their homestead.
The piglin struck quickly.
Is it too late for the skeletons?
Do not lose hope, for hope has just arrived.
The skeletons are brave, but they won't hold out for long. You've got to get in there.
Plan was simple: destroy their bases, like the piglin bases, and free the skeletons, and then basically directly go for the portal, destroy the portal, and once that's done, we can just slow and steady get these things in that place and destroy the Devourer. That was my basic plan. And 65, like 65 amount of piglins, that's very less to ask me, and I was not able to see all of them at all, which was even more weirder. I mean, yeah, they were cowards bunch of. As skeletons were not enough, I used my stone golems to just get rid of the entire base, like the rush and destroy portal method. As if you play Minecraft Legends, you might know about this, as that's the best way to get rid of the Horde of the Hunt bases, as redstone launcher is not even that much of helpful. And after doing that, I had just a huge loot of prismarine, which was the best thing ever to ask me, just by the fact getting prismarine over here is so much easier than the other bases, like for real. Like in Horde of the Spore, I just had to literally do so much stuff, but just like that, I had the access to getting or spawning the skeletons, which is gonna help me the most in destroying the complete Horde of the Spore out of the existence and getting my revenge. I just put it up a carpenter hut and did the small things like making a wall around it, even if it's not needed at all. Like, I did those stuffs, so it doesn't make any sense. But yes, then I had to save another village. Oh my god, like, trust me, it gone alright, and I did manage to save that village, so you don't need to worry about it at all. But once that was done, I got my way to the Wall of Fate and got myself coal improvement tower, which had me the access to get now the coal, and I got one of the rallies, so now I can get 15 more mobs into one rally. So now I'm just thinking to get a power, like power tower one, and then directly go for more and more troops till as much as possible, as many troops I can spawn, it the more better it will be. But the sad thing was that the biggest fear of mine is not unlocking as much as possible like the homesteads, just by the fact once you have homesteads, just look at that, it's gonna be attacked every single time, and then you have, if you want to use that mob, you have no other option but to go there and just spend so much of your time just in saving that village for absolute no reason, which gets a lot more annoying to last me. So just because of that reason, I just hate doing this. But as it was needed for us, I had no other choice but to save that village if I wanted, homestead, if I wanted to use skeletons against the the Devourer, I guess. I keep forgetting his name. It's that disgusting, okay? It's not my fault. So then basically I just spammed a lot of arrow towers around the base, and I thought it would be enough to handle all of that, and I hope it should be, of course. So I just use a lot of them, and which did go pretty much well. And let's say I did manage to completely save off the entire village or homestead. Then I made my way to the Horde of the Spore final base, where I had to fight the Devourer, and it was pretty easy till ask me, the most easy. So my strategy was really simple, okay? I just had to use basically the skeletons as much as possible. So I just got myself as many skeletons possible. I just use the command banner and just use my skeletons to attack them from below side without even getting hit by any of his attacks, which was the best thing of them all, just by the fact I was getting such a value just by standing there and watching it. Like, it was nothing for me. So I just kept doing that, and when he just when he gets dealt by enough damage, he just sits there and then just blows away from to a different place. Okay, so at those point I just used my skeletons, like I made my skeletons travel around with me, and I found out where he is, and every time I find out where he is, I just use my skeletons on him again till every single one of them are attacking him and his health is completely melting. It's all about the angles, so if you know from where they would be able to attack them, this Devourer easily, you can just order them in the right way and the Devourer will be melting on its health. If you do this correctly and my calculations are correct, you can just take him out by 3 tries like these, which is so much simpler than before to ask me. So you just do that, and yeah, to ask me, don't get themselves too near to these big mountain kind of terrain, because their arrows gonna be getting stopped by the height of that thing. So all that matters is angling, and if you do it right, you're gonna be alright. So then I got as many skeletons as possible. I just literally got every single skeleton I could, and then melted the Devourer like it was nothing to me. And then my revenge against them was completely taken, and it ended finally. The Horde of the Spore was out of this world for like not forever, but the horde was out. The mobs might spawn at night, but doesn't matter. I destroyed him. The revenge was taken, and now there's no one who could stop me from beating the game. Of course, there was. Okay, so it doesn't matter, okay? Then that night I saw that my skeleton homestead, which literally was MVP of this entire final boss fight against the Horde of the Spore, I had to save them, okay? I had to show my gratitude towards them as they helped me. I mean, it was all me all the way, all the time, but it's fine, okay? I respect that AI skeleton, and I really appreciate how it actually helped me and cheesing the way to this entire thing. So I just started protecting the base back again, as I had to save this entire village. Homestead, village, both are the same thing, okay? I won't no comments on that. So I had to save that, so I just did my best to save it. Once all of that was done, every single thing was destroyed, which was not great, but occupation was cleared without any deaths, so it is a great thing. It was kind of damaged, but I managed to fix it again, which is actually not the worst, but a good scenario, okay? So this village was back. That's everything we're gonna do in the episode 2 of this entire journey. So after this video goes on, and if you're watching it right now, I have done a poll on my community post on which horde to attack next, so you can vote about it, and make sure that subscribe button with notifications on, so when I post next episode or any video, you can enjoy it and share it with your friends, and comment down below if you have any questions regarding to this game or any tips or anything else. I am always reading your comments, and check this video out. As if you made it till here, I really appreciate you, and I know you will enjoy that video too, so you can check it out. And this is me, Prahant, signing out.